Hi, it's Kylie Coo. Welcome to my studio. So, I'm excited to be sitting down doing this. Not that it's anything greatly exciting for anyone else, but it's just so long since I've kind of sat and done anything. Anyway, what is it I'm about to do? Well, this is I can't even remember what I called this. I think it was my Chunky Funky or my Funky Chunky. One of these books where it's really just about sticking stuff in and, just getting stuff of interest in it. And I'll link above the videos that I've already made on this. There's not very many. I think there was one where I was setting the book up. I think I did a Christmas page. That will be somewhere in here. Yeah, there's a Christmas page. So that wasn't Christmas there, it was the Christmas before. I think I did a Mandela page. Oh, I've obviously stuck some things in at some point, thinking about sticking them in. I think I did a Mandela page at some point. And beyond that, I think that's all I did on camera. I have obviously at some point or other started to go through it, sticking down a bit of washi, a bit of scrap papers. And that really is about the sum of it. This was just inks dragged across the page, so I've decided I'm just going to work away in this today. I don't know for how long, maybe half an hour, and I'm not looking to create anything particular. I'm literally just going to stick things down. So yeah, I've been trying to clear through a lot of things recently, and I just have so much stuff. It just seems to sit and accumulate, so I was trying to sort it out. In fact, I came across these two pouches that I'd obviously been starting to sort things into, so I'm going to use some of this today. Got another little tub, and I've honestly got a ton of this kind of stuff, and I thought, I'm back to my junk, use it or lose it type thing. I either need to use this or really just get rid, and I don't want to get rid. So yeah, I hope you'll kind of come along with me just as I kind of stick things in and maybe have a bit of chat, because I don't think there's much by way of kind of technical things to explain about this. I've got a glue stick, I've got a plastic card just to scrape things down. I do have a wipe just in case I need it. I try not to use baby wipes. I do have a few left in a pack. I'm going to finish them off and that's it. A roller, pair of scissors, and as I say, just my scraps. So don't know if you'll hear the wind in the background. It's been very windy here recently. Sorry, I'm just going to start and kind of chat at the same time. Anticlimax, there we go. I hope it's not an anticlimax for you. This is a French to English dictionary, just in case you wanted to know. So yeah, it's been very windy here recently, but the sun has been shining this morning, but I'm not sure that that's going to last. I can actually hear some rain on the windows. My studio has a lot of windows, which is why I like it, because I get a lot of natural light. But the downside of that is kind of, if it rains heavy, especially when it's windy, you also hear that battering against the windows. And when it's really sunny, the light can be a bit too much, too bright at times. But I'm not complaining. The daffodils are coming out in the garden, which is really nice to see, and there's snowdrops been out for a week or so now. Birds are all getting active. They're clearly starting to build their nests. I think there could already be some young ones on the way. Yeah, what else? What can I tell you? There's snow forecast for tomorrow. I don't think we're going to get it too bad immediately here, but I think we're just kind of on the edge of where it's going to hit, but I think it's going to be quite bad. We had it last year, just about this time, well, it would be a few weeks ago, this time last year, and I was actually snowed in here for 5 days. Couldn't get out at all for 5 days. It was really bad. So I'm hoping we don't get that again. So yeah, why am I sitting doing this? Well, I've not been doing much art or craft recently. It's just been a case of I've had so many other things on, and I don't want to say that I've lost my mojo, because when I sit down to do things I really enjoy it, but sometimes just getting here and sitting down, you know, there's been umpteen times when I could have and I wanted to and I just didn't. You know, sometimes that's just the way it goes. So all I'm going to do is stick a few things down on each page, I think. A lot of the stuff might be kind of similar, but I don't mind. As I say, I'm just about trying to get some things done on pages. So today's Friday. Tomorrow is supposed to be bad weather, it's going to snow, but tomorrow I am hoping to do my wild positivity video and get that up on Monday. That's my March positivity video. I'm late with it. I had intended it would be out the second Monday of every month. I managed that in January, I was late in February, and I am late in March. But I'll get it done. I'm looking forward to doing it. I want to do it very much. As I say, sometimes just getting sat down is the hardest thing. I think about art and craft. Obviously I don't think about it 24/7, that would be impossible, but because I do think about other things at times, but I just seem to think about it all the time. I'll wake up in the middle of the night thinking about it, I'll write ideas down, sometimes I don't, and then I forget them, and I get annoyed next again day when I can't remember it. Sometimes it comes back to me, sometimes it doesn't. But I just always seem to have ideas to do things, but not actually the time to get them done. And I'm sure I'm not alone in that. Let's cut this out a bit. So one of the things I am really behind with, yet again, is replying to comments, and I just want to say, you know, thanks to everyone that takes the time to leave comments. I do read them all, and I read them every day, so, you know, as they're coming in, I'm reading them. But I've not been able to reply recently. I've not really been in my Facebook groups very often, either the positivity group or the Art and Soul Studio, and that bothers me. But there is kind of a reason for that, other than just inertia or whatever. I do have a little problem with my eyes at the moment, nothing serious, but they're getting very dry, so I've had to reduce time spent on the computer or looking at the phone, because that's just making my eyes very dry and very tired. Apparently some of my tear ducts are blocked, and I have to bathe my eyes or take cotton pads with sterile, you know, with water that's been boiled and then cooled down a bit, and then bathe them each and every day. That's what I'm supposed to do anyway, and then I'm supposed to put eye drops in as well. What I'm supposed to do and what I actually do are two different things, so I need to get better at doing that so I can get this problem sorted, because until I get it sorted I'm not going to be able to spend as much time replying to comments. So I hear the phone in the other room. I shall be back in a moment. Okay, I thought I heard the phone, it wasn't, but there we go. Strange noises. Oh, I don't know. Some of these bits are so small and not much on them. So, yeah, so apologies, I've not been replying to comments. I will get it done. I do always get caught up, but I am a fair bit behind. But, you know, I'm very grateful, as I say, to everybody that does leave comments, and, you know, because I don't do this often enough, hello to all my new subs. Very grateful to everyone that comes along and supports me by clicking subscribe. A little dive in this, see what comes out. There could be anything and everything in here. Of course, there's even a little book or something that I've made before. That could come apart, couldn't it? I know what that was. That was old pieces of the med things that come in medicine packets, and I made it into a little booklet. I think I'm going to take that apart, and I'm just going to put these bits down. Yes, so very grateful to everyone who subscribes, everyone who hits the like button, and everyone who leaves a comment and even just watches. Okay, off them. There's a nice bright one. There we go. Right, let's stick some of this stuff down. I'm not worrying if things match up. I don't care if it's a mishmash of different things. In fact, I'm quite happy if it turns out that way. This really is just a kind of bit of get me started, get me into the swing. As I say, I want to do my video tomorrow, my positivity video tomorrow. It's a couple of weeks since I did anything, so I just want to do something and start to try and get back into the swing. I do want to get back to making more videos. I've been not really making too many at all recently, and I miss making them. That said, I've been trying to find a better way to film, and by better way I mean a way that's a bit easier for myself, because I do have a lot of kind of setting up to do. I used to have my filming set up so that it was just there. All I had to do was attach my camera, and then I changed it, and so now it takes a little bit of, sorry, a blackbird just caught my eye there. It now takes me a little bit of effort just to get it done, and I think sometimes that's another reason why, as much as I want to sit and make a video, I sometimes just think, oh my goodness, I've got to do all of that first. I'm going to put this on a new page. It's a nice start to a new page. So today I was trying to work out if there was a better way to set up my filming. I even thought, could I do it on my iPhone? You know, maybe do some quicker little videos on my iPhone. So trying that out, but to be honest, I think that's going to take just as much effort, and I do hear the phone this time. So yes, been trying different ways to set up, and I spent a couple hours on that today, which I was going going to say it was wasted time. It's not really, because, you know, I might have come up with a different solution, but I've not come up with it yet, so... So, there's a lot of people do collage. What a great collagists, is that a word? I don't know. Out there. Oh gosh, my pages are sticking together already. That wasn't very clever. Let me put something in between. This may stick as well, but hopefully not. It's got a kind of glaze on it, so hopefully not. If it sticks, it sticks. I'm not going to be too precious about this. I like that, it just says dream there. I'll just see it and no more. Yeah, I'm not going to be too precious about this book. Probably not too precious about most of my art. That's not to say that I don't like to take my time and enjoy. I guess that's the key thing. The key thing is about enjoying my art. It's not about making wonderful works of art, but if I make something that's nice, that's a bonus. As I say, today is really just about trying to do something, get the hands moving. I'm kind of stopping and starting to think about things. I don't think I should be doing that. I think I should just be sticking things down. These are a little bit more interesting, aren't they? There's my favourite one. An eye from my optician. That's a reminder to me of what I need to do and not do. See, I've obviously been through something. I've gone through one of the magazines I've held. I've gone through it and cut things out. I probably had grand plans for some of these things. Thinking about how I could use them. Chopsticks. So. Brain buster. Oh, that is sticking. Oh, never mind. Just gonna put that in there. I guess that's one of the problems working on several pages at once, that... And I should have been better organised. I should have had some non-stick stuff to go in there. But as I'm only doing this for a little while, I'm not going to spend too much time setting it up perfectly. I'm going to try and come back and do this more often though. So yeah, do you have one of these types of books? Maybe said already, I think different people call them by different names. I think I called mine's Chunky Funky or Funky Chunky. Need to wipe. That's the only thing with gluing, one gets terribly sticky. Now, does this open up? Because it'd be nice to use both sides if it does. There we go, don't mind if it's not even. There quite well, I think. I should have a gluing mat as well, of course. And that would also mean that I wasn't getting glue all over these pages. Almost a bit of a theme, potentially, which I was trying not to do, but if it comes along, I'm not going to ignore it. Get the writing off here. I don't mind a little white line. I think some people don't like that. I don't mind that. I'll tear it the other way and it won't come. Having said that, I want it up nice and hard against the red. Hopefully this will stick. It's a bit glossy, so I might actually need something else, but let's go for it. So if you do a kind of book of this sort, let me know. Let me know what you enjoy about doing this type of thing. Let me know if you want to see more of this type of thing. I know people did say before that they wanted to see me working in this book. And I'm sorry that I didn't come back to it, like I said I would. Going to take that little tiny bit, put it up here. So I've been trying to go through all my supplies, well, not so much my supplies, but my stuff, my rubbish, and just try and make some sense of it, because there is just so much of it. And it's at the stage where it's really starting to bug me. I can work in a certain amount of mess, creative mess let's call it, but there comes a point when it becomes too much. And I have to tidy, but I have years of stuff to tidy, which is the big issue. But I think so many of us are the same. We're all like that. Not all like that. That's wrong to say all like that. That's making a very rash assumption. But a lot of us are like that, let's say. Now I will go back, if there's any overhang, I will go back at some point. I'm not going to do that today. Can't find my thing, so I'll just use that. So I'll be glad now when spring comes. I mean, it's on its way. You can see the signs of it, but I don't like to wish days away, you know. I don't like to wish time away, but it will be nice to see some more sunshine, hopefully, and get some spring weather. We did have a really nice warm week. I maybe said that already. We had a really nice warm week, but it was just that. It was a week. And I think it kind of got a lot of people's hopes up in terms of spring is here, spring is in the air. And it was, but only for that week. Trying to get that right down and into there, but I don't think I should worry too much about it. Slurp of coffee. Now, keep losing things. That was one thing with this book. I put these ribbons on it, and I don't know, I think I might change them out at some point. Maybe when the book thickens up a bit, it'll take up some of the slack, but they just seem to work their way slack all the time, which bugs me a little bit. Should we have some Alice? I might just put her on this page. Curiouser and Curiouser. I need to do the actual page for this though. I'm going to say this isn't as fragile as some napkins, but having said that, I will probably now rip it. It's actually gone on reasonably well. That's okay. That is quite okay. It's funny using old dictionaries, even though it's a French one. Words jump out and I think, no, I don't want that on a page. I do almost feel like I'd like to finish a page today just so that there's something to show, but I don't think I've really got much. What else could I put on that? What could I put on that? I don't think they're interesting. I can't help myself when I'm gluing book pages or dictionary pages down. I just can't help myself reading it. Hooting of owls. Chuntumot. Probably totally wrong pronunciation, and I do apologise for any French speakers. just rummaging through my bag here. Ooh, like that. That's for another page though. Would that go in there? It would be a bright page. Kind of go in there. Just opposite that. That's what we shall do. So I guess that's almost half an hour. That's hard to believe because I don't feel like I've really done anything. But yeah, this could be the most boring video ever, in which case I am sorry. But you know, as I said at the start, this was really just about me trying to get back into just doing something, getting these hands moving, getting the creative juices flowing. They've been flowing, they've just not been kind of a bit like my tear ducts, it's just not been coming out. So dry eyes, dry hands. Oh, let's put this last bit down. I might go on and finish this page, I'll see, or I might come back to it in a part 2. I don't want to make this video too long, so I shall call it at that. So, hope you've enjoyed this. A little bit different compared to some of my videos. Not really giving any instruction, just kind of a bit of chat and trying to get some things stuck down. So, if in the next 5 minutes I find anything that might complete this page, I might come back and just do it on camera. So, don't go away yet. So, I've pulled a few things out. Just had a little rummage through that. This is like, it's not deli paper, it's greaseproof paper. I kind of like deli paper. I like this. It's got a hand on it. I like the fact that it had this bit down it. But I don't particularly want to put it over that main one, although that might go. I like this bit. I'm going to take that off anyway. Just felt the colours kind of blended in a bit. I don't mind if the lines show through the bottom. Got this, like a kind of tissue. I think some of this might lift when I glue it down. But again, I just kind of like the blue and the gold. It didn't tear very well. Kind of changes the balance a bit. Oh, I like how the yellow picks up there though. It's kind of nice. It's got that little bit of black. Yeah, almost there. Just changes that a little bit. Right, we'll go for that. As I say, some of the colour might actually lift up off of this because I think it was water-based sprays on some of this. Gosh, don't rip. Just put that over there. It's okay. It's not sticking. some of these oranges. Gosh, this is going to be such a bright page. Such a bright page. Don't know, maybe I just need brightness just now. Bit of a patchwork as well. I don't know, that goes better. I need to put something along the bottom there. Maybe. Yep. Big lump of glue. I think if I was doing this as any other sort of page, I'd be feeling, ooh, it's too bright, it's too bright. But I'm trying to go easy on myself, so I'm just gonna kind of calm things down with just some of these bits of paper. Whole thing. It just kind of knocks it back a little bit without having to get paints or anything of that nature out. Yeah, I quite like that. Okay. So I've got this clock line. I think I'm going to put this up here. Does it go? Ugh. I don't care, it's going on. Because it's a kind of reminder, I guess, that it's about taking time. And there's a nice scene there. You know, take time to look at that. It's kind of thick, so we might have difficult sticking, and I need to keep freeing those pages. Here we go. I want to try and get this hand on. I'm feeling that there's a little bit of space in these places that need filled, but I don't know what with. Could something like that go? Is it just confusing? Could cut some of these out. Too bright. Why not? Why not? That's all right, actually. I think these were some of my homemade stamps that I did a video on. I think I've got a couple of videos on homemade stamps. Keep meaning to do more. Yeah, I like that actually. Just giving it a slightly different look. Maybe one down here. Super duper. I think I want that for something else. Really just want to fill some of those gaps now. Really, really, really. Too much. Everything is just tumbling off my work table here. A little bit down here, then we'll glue these bits down, and then I think that will be it. This has probably ended up way longer now. So I'll do this, then I'll neaten the edges, and that will be that. I'll get the video edited. I will upload it overnight tonight because it takes so long. Save that for another thing. And then I might sit and do some more gluing later. I can hear that rain now. And that rain is due to turn to snow tomorrow. Happy days. Right, I'm going to clear this away and then I'll let you see the final page once I have cut around the edges. Forgot about my hand. I don't know if I want it in or not. I'm going to go for it. I like it like that. I like it like this. I think that's the thing to keep in mind with these kind of things, you know. There's no right, there's no wrong. Slightly off centre I want it, so I think we're there. Ah, that's good. You can actually see more through it than I thought. Okay, everything is in a mess, so we'll just do this. Might need a couple of edges tucked down here and there, but all in all, I think that's it. So if you've stuck it through this video, thank you very much. I do appreciate you being here. And if you do want to see me doing more of these, then please do let me know in the comments below, and I will get round to answering comments as soon as I can spend a bit of time actually sitting looking at the computer. So thanks so much for watching. Bye for now.